These four places exist on this planet. You can find them on Google Maps and you can visit them, but science still cannot explain how they got there or what is happening inside them. Location 1. The Eye of the Sahara. In the middle of the Mauritanian desert, so big it can be seen from space, there is Ardent Eye, 50 kilometers wide, perfectly circular, with perfect concentric rings like a target. It is called the Richet structure. Geologists studied it for decades. At first, they thought it was a meteor impact, but there is no impact evidence, no melted rock, and no crater. Then they thought it was a volcano, but there is no volcanic rock in the center. The rocks inside the eye are 100 million years older than the rocks outside. How is that possible? How does a 50-kilometer perfect circle form in the middle of a flat desert? Some ancient maps call this place Atlantis. Plato said Atlantis was a city of concentric rings, destroyed and buried under sand. The eye matches his description exactly and sits exactly where he said Atlantis was. We still have no answer, and NASA still monitors it from space. Location 2. The forest where nothing rots. In Romania, there is a forest called Hoia Baciu. Locals call it the Bermuda Triangle of Transylvania. For 100 years, no one has gone inside at night. Inside the forest, there is a perfect circle where no trees grow, no grass grows, and the soil is dead. Tests show the soil is toxic, but no one knows why. There is no chemical spill and no explanation. The trees around it grow in twisted, spiraled shapes, bent 90 degrees as if hit by an invisible force. Scientists took samples but found no disease, no wind damage, and no radiation. People who enter the forest report instant headaches, nausea, scratches appearing on their skin, and electronic devices dying. Even their watches stop. Their phones show no signal even at the edge. In 1968, a military technician photographed a glowing disc hovering above the forest. The photo was analyzed by experts and determined to be not faked. The Romanian government closed the area for years. To this day, biologists cannot explain why nothing rots inside the forest. Leaves and dead animals stay preserved for years. The forest simply does not decay. Location 3. The lake that turns into glass. In Siberia, Russia, there is a lake called Lake Baikal. It is the oldest lake in the world at 25 million years old and the deepest lake in the world at 1.6 kilometers deep. But every March, something impossible happens on its surface. Huge, perfect black circles appear on the ice, for kilometers wide and visible from space. They appear overnight with no cracks around them and no footprints. Just a perfect dark circle where the ice is suddenly thin. NASA satellites have photographed them since 1969. The same circles appear in the same places every year. Scientists thought it was warm water springs, but divers went down and found no springs. The water at the bottom is near freezing. Then, locals started reporting lights under the ice. Bright, moving lights. Soviet divers reported encountering silver-suited figures swimming under the ice in 1982. 3 divers died trying to chase them, and the report was classified until 2009. What is making those circles, and what lives at the bottom of the deepest lake on Earth? Location 4. The Cave That Breathes. In Patagonia, Chile, there is a cave called Cueva del Militan's Sister Cave. Locals call it La Cueva que Respira, or the cave that breathes. Every day, at exactly 3 p.m., the cave exhales. A blast of warm air shoots out at 100 kilometers per hour, so strong it knocks people over. It lasts for 10 minutes, then it inhales, sucking cold air back in. There is no volcanic system and no underground river that explains it. The cave is not that big. A cave this size should not be able to move that much air. Geologists installed sensors, and the breathing is to regular and to perfect, like clockwork. No natural cave breathes like that. Inside, the walls are covered in perfect hexagonal patterns, like honeycombs, carved into solid granite with no tool marks. And deeper inside, explorers found a chamber where sound does not echo. You can scream and hear nothing back. It is a complete acoustic dead zone. Physics says that is impossible in a stone cave. The local Tehuelche people never entered it. They said it was the lungs of the earth, and that if it ever stops breathing, the world will end. These are for places that break our understanding of nature, and you can still visit all of them. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these 4 locations would you never visit, and which one would you visit first? Comment down below. I read every single comment. If you want more mysterious locations, hidden places, and real-world mysteries, subscribe and hit the bell. Also, suggest a location you want me to cover next, a forest, a lake, or a desert, and I might make a full video on your suggestion. Thanks for watching.